Eh bien, bonjour, bonsoir à toutes et à tous, et bienvenue dans cette nouvelle vidéo de Star Trek Resurgence. On découvre, je sais plus, on est parti 4, parti 5, un truc comme ça. Et toujours relativement positif. La dernière session m'a quelque peu refroidi, parce que là on sent vraiment les limites du moteur graphique du jeu et du système de manière générale. Mais, et je trouve que c'est dommage, mais bon, après, on est dans un story game, donc c'est relativement classique, mais peut-être un peu trop de choix binaires pour du Star Trek. C'était soit l'un, soit l'autre, c'est tout. Ça me laisse quelque peu pantois. Surtout qu'on est dans du Star Trek et que l'histoire de base est assez accrocheuse et plutôt intéressante. Je trouve les personnages sont assez cool, assez charismatiques. Pour faire suite aux quelques retours que j'ai eus pour les personnes qui regardent ça en rediffusion sur YouTube, vous avez désormais le chat qui s'affiche là. Quand je suis en plein écran, il s'affichera au-dessus de moi quand on sera en jeu. Et d'ailleurs, en parlant de jeu, on va y aller tout de suite. Je vais juste vous monter le son du truc. Vous avez remarqué comme à chaque fois, à chaque enregistrement, c'est de plus en plus de qualité. Bonjour Stony Bibou et bienvenue sur le live Star Trek Resurgence. Je ne sais pas de quoi vous parlez, je ne sais pas quelle blague il s'agit. Nous en sommes donc à face à face. Oh, je ne sais même plus ce que je fais. Ça doit être l'infirmerie. Que dois-je faire? Merci pour le following. Nini, salut Bibounette. Comment vas-tu? T'as vu Bibounette? On va aller d'abord dans le bureau du médecin. Ah, la porte est fermée. Ma nana est enfermée derrière un champ de force, c'est que elle est dangereuse pour tout le monde. Donc pour rappel, là où on en était, de ce que l'on en sait, c'est pas encore officiel, mais il y a des entités dans des cristaux et elles prennent possession des corps des personnes dans qui on injecte l'entité derrière la nuque. Ah, j'ai oublié de prévenir, il y a un orage.
The
Ça
doc's on
m'attend.
her way here to
Peut-être
check
que...
Miranda out. We did the right thing, bringing her here. She was off, from as soon as she came off the shuttle. Talking about a distress call. Everything.
C'est mon amoureuse.
I want to make sure she's okay. This isn't like her.
We'll get her fixed up. You
Mais
should
parce que
talk
vous
to
êtes
her.
beau, en plus.
Keep her spirits
Bibou,
up.
dans mon angle, il me regarde. C'est très étrange, c'est rigolo. Et alors, c'est un peu rigolo parce que Bibou, il regarde de biais, donc on dirait qu'il est tourné vers moi. Et Fanny, elle regarde l'appareil photo, du coup, elle me regarde aussi. Et c'est très bizarre parce que leurs regards ne vont pas au même endroit, mais ils me regardent quand même.
I can't even believe it myself. I wonder what they're up to on the Adirondack right now.
Bah oui, oui, nous sommes au courant.
Hey, this is just a bump in the road. But we'll get through it. Together. You and me.
I'd like to believe that. I'm scared, Carter. I don't want to find out that there's something really wrong with me. Something they can't fix, or even explain. I'm really scared.
You're in good hands here. There's not a lot that Starfleet Medical doesn't have an answer for.
I'm not so sure about that. They don't know everything.
Ils ont les yeux très morts quand même, c'est un peu déroutant.
There she is.
Là, le docteur.
Good that you brought her here.
22.
Petty Officer Maris and the rest of the security away team skipped the bioscan when they came back from Otari. And they've been impossible to track down since. We don't know what kind of pathogens they might have picked up.
Is that going to...
Sit still. This will just take a moment.
You're looking at me like I'm some kind of science experiment. Or a monster. It's kind of freaking me out.
I don't know how, but I'll make it up to you. I promise.
You can't sweet talk your way out of this, Carter.
C'est nul. Ouf. Mauvaise nouvelle.
What is it? A pathogen?
No. That's not Petty Officer Miranda Maris.
It's a clone.
I don't know who that is, but it's not Miranda. I know that sounds hyperbolic, but that's the simplest way to put it.
Are you sure?
I'm going to check that right now.
What? And who is it?
I couldn't begin to say right now, but comparing the baseline readings I'm getting here with the DNA and brainwave records in Miranda's 15501, well, I'm seeing impossible variations. I guess you could call the process bioforming. This body is Miranda's, but her DNA is changing into something
Non, je peux pas
else.
remettre le
But what's more troubling is
grand écran pour que tu puisses faire ta capture.
layered on top of her baseline brain scans. Miranda isn't in control. Someone else is.
Non, te vois pas.
That explains a lot. But it's not the explanation I wanted to hear.
There's no sugarcoating in my sick bay.
The real Miranda's still in there. It's on top of her personality, but she's not completely gone.
The new brain patterns have overwhelmed her baselines. If her engrams are still there, it's at the level of background noise.
Ah oui, c'est quand même grave. C'est pas un clone.
Take this
Il
and
a
get
été
her
écrasé,
talking while it
un peu
scans
comme
her.
Spider-Man
I'm sure you don't want to
avec
speculate,
Doc
Doc.
Ock.
Is there...
I don't want to be incinerated as biohazard.
Oh, il y a un truc. On va scanner son cerveau.
I don't know why I did it. Any of it.
Fréquence synaptique anormale détectée. Les émissions dont bêta et delta dépassent les normes établies. Et son cœur. Est-ce que son cœur est toujours sain? Pompe à circulation à 4 chambres, flux circulatoire supérieur à la normale détectée. Les pieds, non. Il y a un truc qui cloche là.
It's like there's a voice in my head. It was telling me to go download the data. It told me not to let you stop me.
Donc, Bibou, on est sur Star Trek Resurgence, le dernier jeu en date de Star
I
Trek.
swear.
Qu'est-ce que ça dit d'autre? Parce que c'est
So this voice
un
in your
danger
head,
pour elle, mais pour les autres.
what else does
Et
it tell you?
It's not like a
pour le
conversation.
coup, c'est un jeu
hard to explain.
duquel je n'attendais rien et qui m'a grandement surpris dans le positif, dans un premier temps.
Well, I still can. I just want to say, Carter, I'm sorry. I really am. I hope you know that.
Eps
Don't give up on
together
yourself
strong.
just yet. We can beat this thing.
Oh, I'm not giving up.
What the?
Back off!
de photocopieuse dans la gueule.
Computer, lower force field.
You do not have authorization.
I just want to live. I have a right to exist.
Miranda aussi.
Give Miranda back.
One sec. Go. I'm right behind you.
T'as vu cette patate? J'ai- Hop.
Psycho noticed Texta.
What the hell are they saying? It's not in the universal translator.
Eh oui, c'est du langage cristallin.
Is that some kind of transporter pad?
The drive!
Cours.
Who the hell are you?
We are scions of the flame.
They can't get away with that. You have to shoot Miranda.
Je peux pas, c'est mon ami.
Scions of the Flame?
Les héritiers de la flamme,
Like the sound of that.
d'où le logo de Star Trek Resurgence.
You're never gonna believe this. The reason
Mais
the
oui.
universal translator didn't recognize that language.
Et on dirait qu'elle a 12 ans.
It's the Takan language.
Ah, quelle surprise. Tant. Non, on l'avait déjà deviné. Mais bon. Oui, le personnage principal. Il a l'air d'être
Filthy
un
Hotari
enfant.
hands off me! We'll burn your planet to the
Sale
ground!
Sotari.
Animals! Wait, no!
Là qui est quelque peu violent. C'est le Thanos de Little.
Rise, brother. Rejoin the flame.
This can only mean our time has come.
I'm only sorry I couldn't find a more suitable host for you.
All in good time. This is only the beginning.
They're working together? An Lydian and a Hotari?
Ça va, on a compris, tout le monde a compris. Mais oui, mais ça va.
Secure the Cartabula.
Cartabula.
It's the energy source.
Spread out. Search the vault. Go back through the mine. Cut off their escape. Find them.
Time to go.
Merci. Merci à tous les deux pour votre venue. De toute façon, vous restez avec moi, mon cœur. Quittez votre couverture révisée avec Right, tirez avec Right. Il faudra plus d'un tir pour étourdir certains ennemis. Non, d'abord. Boum, pleine face. Il y a une Assistance à la visée, un petit peu trop facile.
We're trapped. They're blocking the only exit.
Il va falloir combattre.
Maybe not. Can you buy me some time?
For what?
This vehicle looks a lot tougher than that barrier.
Oui, bisous, Bibou. Bonne nuit. 3 fois. Ah, j'ai droit à 3 tirs. Oui, laissez-moi tirer un petit peu.
Shoot the Hotari woman!
Bah forcément que je suis mort, ça va trop fort, c'est trop rapide. Waouh! C'était ardu là.
We're trapped. They're blocking the only exit.
Maybe not. Can you buy me some time?
For what?
This vehicle looks a lot tougher than that barrier.
Ouf. Je l'ai touché ou pas? Je m'en sors mieux que la dernière fois.
Shoot the Hotari woman!
On va leur miner la gueule.
Chara! Get on!
Je vais pas vous mentir, j'ai fait ça.
Hold on to something.
Il va quand même vachement vite pour un truc de cette grosseur. C'était super dur, super intense. Si on n'était pas sur Twitch, j'aurais fait tomber le t-shirt.
Don't stop. I'll handle them.
Oui, très Star Wars la musique, j'ai pensé dès l'intro de la truc. Alors si des flèches jaunes apparaissent à côté de l'écran, vous pouvez passer d'un point de couverture à l'autre. Utilisez left en direction pour changer de couverture. Certains ennemis ne sont visibles que depuis certains points de couverture.
Shoot the one driving the machine!
Oh là là. Bah ouais, c'est fait tirer dessus.
surrounded.
Insupportable ce bruit. Tu- Bah oui, forcément, elle est touchée, t'as vu le nombre de...
Here we go.
Genre il cabre et tout. Ah non, il est deck, ok. Et entendez les envolées de trompettes, c'est vraiment du Star Wars. Allez, on va aller faire un jet dans... Bah non, il fallait sauter au contraire.
A lift. We're trapped.
Resolute, 2 to beam up immediately. Resolute, come in. Are you all right?
I think so. It hurts.
Ah mais ça ne s'arrête jamais. Non mais on le sait qu'on va aller là-dedans. Voilà, rayon tracteur. Personne ne la force avec la main. Superman.
But there's too much interference. Transporters still can't get a lock.
Ok. C'était très intense vue de jeu. Je sais pas si on aurait pu avoir ça dans une série Star Trek.
Wait. Tetrametric radiation. Of course. I can align the transporter with the tetrametric signature. The crystals emit tetrametric pulses every 3.8422 seconds, roughly 26 centihertz. All of this is connected. The storm, the warp-killing field, the crystals, Miranda's alien transporter tech. Okay, I've got the transporter in calibration. There are a lot of biosigns in that mine, all stacked on top of each other. I need something to identify the commander signal. Something loud, energetic.
Understood. Commander Rydek, we have penetrated the storm's interference, but we are unable to pinpoint your signature. We need you to generate a high-energy event to help us...
High-energy event. Got it. Tylus, are you still with me?
I am.
Good. I'm going to shoot my phaser some dilithium to cause a piezoelectric rupture.
What? Why?
Signal.
Non, c'est pas vers le bas qu'il faut tirer, c'est plutôt vers le haut.
Crystals have to be pure enough. Keep still. Come on. Damn it. You're good. Keep going.
Whoa! Dilithium explosion.
Is that energetic enough?
More than enough. I can lock onto their biosigns now.
Éliminer les débris, sélectionner les cibles.
their biosigns isolated.
Commander, we have your signal.
I'm gonna tunnel a path through the ionic interference.
Ah, ça c'est cool, j'aime bien ça. Stabilité de traiter RR, surveiller. RT pour sélectionner et déplacer les points de passage.
I've got a path. Just gotta calibrate the signal.
Verrouiller la barre sauteur. L'endroit où les distances forment les objets. La barre puissance bleue. Ajoute une fois la barre jaune. Les formes d'ondes touchent les bords. Attendez que les formes d'ondes mobiles touchent le bord. Quoi? Non, c'était pas ça. Non, raté. Putain, je comprends rien. C'est l'inverse en fait, il faut que tout soit à fond. C'est pas ça. Elles sont mortes 3 fois là. J'ai pas compris ce que j'ai fait, j'ai réussi.
Petty Officer Diaz.
We're losing her.
The pattern is degrading. Can you hold the signal?
I'm trying.
Hold on. C'est bon. Non.
I got it. Come on.
Mais le dilithium a dû bien. Mais même, je suis surpris qu'ils aient survécu en fait, parce que avec le souffle et tout, c'est très étrange.
Yes.
Get her to sickbay.
Captain Solano and Ambassador Spock have just returned from Hotari.
Take a look at that.
Take a look at that.
I need you on the bridge, now.
Oh, ça va. Revirement, nouveau chapitre.
I'm here.
The Elydians are preparing
Captain
to attack
Moustache.
Hotari.
Status report.
Systems are now fully powered. All torpedo tubes open.
They're preparing to
Toujours pas
fire.
normal qu'il
We
ait
should
droit à
hail
une-
the Elydian flagship, Captain.
Readying phasers if you want them.
Stand by. Await my order. Recommendation, Commander. We need to act quickly.
Manœuvre défensive.
Before this spirals out of control.
Maneuver the Resolute underneath their warships. Block their shots at the planet's surface.
Clever. Shields at maximum, Mr. Irma. You heard the commander.
Aye, Captain.
I don't think
C'est
twice
pas
about
Spock.
firing on a Federation ship.
Ah, ça c'est bien ça. On voit rarement, toujours dans Star Trek, les vaisseaux sont toujours, pas forcément face à face, mais toujours dans le même mouvement. Sauf dans un épisode d'Enterprise où l'Enterprise justement se place droit comme ça entre deux autres pour ériger un mur entre deux vaisseaux en guerre. Et on a rarement l'occasion d'utiliser le fait qu'il y ait 3 dimensions dans l'espace.
That's unexpected.
Commander Irma, scan them again. We have to be sure.
No mistaking it. They're dead in the water.
C'est un piège.
What's happening? There's an energy dampening field coming from the Tau moon. Take us out of range.
Aye, Captain.
Captain, flagship is hailing us.
On screen.
Zeldy to the Starship Resolute. Our main power cores are completely disabled. The more power we give, the more it takes. Running off batteries. Life support systems have failed. Unable to ventilate. Contaminated atmosphere.
Admiral, you are about to launch an attack on a defenseless planet.
Pour les maquettes, mais aujourd'hui, maintenant qu'on a des effets spéciaux dans Discovery, les vaisseaux sont toujours au même plan. Après, ça a une force évocatrice significative. Deux vaisseaux face à face ou 25 vaisseaux face à face.
Under the circumstances, it will be dangerous for us to close distance and stage an evacuation.
Dangerous, but not impossible.
Discovery, c'est pas canon. C'est un truc... Oh, Spock.
Admiral, excuse us while we devise a rescue plan.
By my estimate, the crew only have 23 minutes before their atmospheric mix becomes lethal.
While we may not be able to transport the Illydians directly, if we were to transport them from their ship to a nearby shuttlecraft, it should be possible to amplify the transporter signal there and reroute it to the
Ça, par contre, c'est
The
pourri. C'est
ambassador's
pas
plan
Spock.
is incomplete. An away team will have to beam aboard the Zeldy and set up pattern enhancers for a stable enough signal out of the dampening.
Ok, le fait que le plan soit pas complet, c'est intéressant. Mais...
Take Chovak and Bedrosian in the shuttle and get it done.
Mais il n'y a pas de mal, Bibou, c'est pour ça que la chaîne s'appelle Star Trek pour les nuls. Un podcast toutes les 2 semaines, tous les 2 mercredis du mois. Et nous avons également Trek Analyse avec Sean et Dragor, où nous analysons des épisodes.
Pattern enhancers must be placed on the Zeldy to make it possible to beam the Illydians back to the Resolute. Gather the pattern enhancers and get to the docking bay.
Alors du coup, j'ai pas suivi du tout ce qui est... Alors, on va prendre la caméra. Ah oui, d'accord. Et les poignées... Respirateur. Ah, respirateur Dyson sort un nouveau respirateur. C'est un casque avec le respirateur, comme dans le film pour... Je sais plus comment ils ont appelé l'isolator, un truc comme ça. Assez intéressant, mais à prix de tout.
When we should be going to rescue Miranda. This thing that's happened to Miranda is like the Trill symbiosis joining, only worse.
Ah ça y est, enfin les Trill parlent de symbiose.
Wiped away by some greater entity to stand by while the same thing happens to her. I wanted no part of it then, and I won't stand for it now. Your body's stolen and used like puppets.
Non mais moi aussi je me battrais pour elle. Alors je suis très surpris de voir une Trill dire que la fusion c'est pas bien. Normalement c'est très ancré dans la culture Trill que la fusion c'est bien. Bravo, un point de plus pour Resurgence. Changement de personnage avec un travelling en avant, ça c'est pas un travelling, c'est je sais plus comment ça s'appelle, merveilleux. Waouh. On ferme la trappe. Bonne soirée Bibou, à bientôt. Et on active les moteurs. Engage.
Resolute to shuttlecraft Melville. You're cleared for takeoff.
Acknowledged, Resolute. Melville taking off.
Ionique placera de nombreux dangers sur votre chemin. Après ce que j'ai vécu dans la mine, plus rien ne me fait peur. Les éclairs verts endommageront votre navette. Si vous subissez 3 fois des dégâts, la mission échouera. Vous pouvez passer entre les anneaux créés par la tempête en pilotant prudemment. Ok, c'est parti. On accélère. On peut pas accélérer. Si, ça y est, c'est moi. Elle est super maniable, cette navette. Oh. Il n'y a que du mini-jeu, mais en fait depuis le début, c'est ça, c'est tu passes d'un truc, tu vas sur la coque pour... Tu vas sur la... Qu'est-ce qui va se passer? Non, c'est bon. Tu vas sur la coque, tu tires sur des nuages, puis tu fais 3 manips pour ouvrir une trappe, tu vas dans l'espace, tu pilotes une navette, je devais éviter les astéroïdes la dernière fois. C'est que des trucs comme ça. Waypoint.
We are within range. Any closer will put the shuttlecraft at risk.
Mais on est dans une phase d'action après, donc je pense que c'est normal d'enchaîner les mini-jeux. C'est une période, faut pas que ça dure plus d'1 heure, quoi. Il y a des choix de plans de caméra de réalisation assez savoureux. Parce que visuellement, les séries sont... Enfin, le visuel sont... Pourquoi j'ai été téléporté en dernier et j'arrive en premier?
And the other systems too.
Oh no.
Oh,
We gotta get to their transporter room.
Non. Allez, cours.
The atmosphere here is turning to poison. All
Ils ont
of
rendu
these Illyrians are
physique.
going to die if we don't get them out of here.
Ils ont rendu physique les corps.
These must close in case of emergency. They don't have enough power left to function. Carter, give them a charge with your phaser. Should make them open.
Il n'y en avait qu'une seule. C'est toujours très rigide. Mais il y a une petite vibe à la Mass Effect. On sent que quand même une envie, je pense, de la part des développeurs de rendre quelque chose de propre, mais je pense que c'est surtout une question de budget. En fait, ils ne devaient pas avoir soit du temps, soit le budget pour rendre ça très fluide. Mais je perçois pas de cynisme, je perçois pas de... si bon, appuyer sur un bouton pour ouvrir une porte. Je sais que je suis dans un story game.
We gotta get him open manually.
I am the ranking officer here. State your intentions. We are under siege. Explain yourselves.
What does it look like? We're here to rescue you.
And yet, you cannot even open a door.
Whoa there.
I am still able to stand. What are you trying to do?
We gotta get into your transporter room.
Then we can get your people off the ship.
Ouais, je comprends je comprends ce que tu dis. Si, je sais pas, après peut-être à regarder qu'à jouer, j'étais dans le truc. Je sais pas. Mais après, oui, le train de la mort où tu dois tirer sur les cibles.
Make sure they're evenly spaced. We need to manually adjust beam trajectory so they connect.
I got this one. You get the others.
Ce qui manque, c'est peut-être un peu comme le faisait Telltale avec les jeux Walking Dead. Les jeux Walking Dead étaient coupés par phase, c'est-à-dire qu'il y avait des moments où tu étais dans ton campement et tu pouvais parler avec tout le monde. Tu avais une pause totale, puis c'est toi qui relançais l'action. Et peut-être que c'est ça qui manque dans ce jeu, de temps en temps, une pause. Et tu peux discuter avec les gens, tu peux ne rien faire, comme dans Telltale, mais dans Walking Dead, mais aussi Life is Strange, où tu pouvais t'arrêter et jouer de la guitare. Ça permettait d'amener un peu de poésie. Bon, on voit mal en pleine mission des agents de Starfleet se mettre à jouer de la harpe Vulcaine, mais ils auraient pu trouver ce genre de truc.
I can handle this one. Make sure the others are lined up.
J'aime bien. C'est des reflets. Aligner chaque amplificateur de schéma moléculaire. Je comprends pas. Si je passe au travers, je meurs? Non, ça va. Et qu'est-ce que tu fous, Tsila? J'en ai réglé 6. J'en ai réglé même pas un. Vise pas les yeux.
Are aligned and ready to go. Let's round them up.
These will boost the signal so we can transport through the storm. We have a shuttle outside this ship that will route the signal to the Resolute.
All crew to Transporter Room 2. We are evacuating.
qu'il y a du savon dans ma bouteille, c'est horrible.
Here they come.
Ils ont pas de cheveux. De même que les otaries n'ont pas de cheveux non plus. Toujours les aliens n'ont pas de cheveux.
Okay, coordinates. Beam status. Energizing controls.
Please step on the platform so we can evacuate you, Admiral.
The crew goes first, Harminter.
Sir.
I mean it.
You! Get on the platform already!
Maybe.
Okay, the interface is in Illidian, but the layout is the same as a Starfleet transporter. I just gotta do what I did before. Select the people to transport.
Plus d'interface. C'est moi qui me débrouille. C'est génial.
Ionic interference.
Ils me prennent pas pour un idiot, je suis content. C'est pas bon.
Okay, just have to calibrate the signal gain to get the highest possible output. Even at this range, the interference is too much. The
Voilà,
system is
on avait
suggesting
un
better
petit
transport
tuto
coordinates.
sympa, on change l'interface et on nous laisse nous
You're
débrouiller.
sitting right in the thick of it. I'm sending you
Que de bonnes
specific coordinates
surprises.
for a clear signal path.
La navette est faite.
Waypoint's been added to the navigational computer. There, Commander. Give or take 50 meters.
Ah, on peut... Je sais pas. Chose que j'ai... Hop là. Allez, maximum. 1 kilomètre.
Melville to away team. Energize.
I have the first group of Illidians in the pattern buffer. Redirecting and transmitting to the Resolute now.
Elle a pas l'air contente.
This is Resolute. We have the Illidians safely aboard.
We did it! I was so worried this wouldn't work. We got this.
Of course.
Of course we did. Never had a doubt. This is Commander Rydek. We're holding steady. Signal is good. Keep them coming.
enfants sont encore debout.
I've made it clear. I only leave after those in my
Il ne reste
charge.
plus que vous et moi.
Insist you go so you can lead our people. I will see to any stragglers.
Yes, that may be for the best. But first, let me thank our human saviors. I'll pin medals on your uniforms when this is over. For all your brave work.
We're not out of the woods yet, sir. So if you don't mind...
Ah, yes. Forgive me.
We're ready for transport.
Get the Admiral to safety.
Energize.
Ah, mon prof est pas faire.
Massive power surge!
Sending available power to the annular confinement beam. I have the Illidians in the pattern buffer, but I cannot resolve their signal to send them through to the Resolute. Nor can I materialize them here.
We need a better position with the Resolute.
Allez. Avant, mec. Et c'est un peu plus intense. Il est beau le Resolute. C'est marrant parce que l'écran est en l'écran d'affichage de scan en bas. Il est en 2 dimensions. Et du coup en fait ça m'aide pas du tout parce que je vois qu'il y a des taches rouges dans des astéroïdes, des trucs comme ça. Mais je sais pas s'ils sont dessus ou en dessous.
I need more power, but internal relays are not functioning.
I'll do it manually.
I am trying. I will lose the transport if I do not have more time. The signal is resolving.
Please!
Putain, la peur de rien.
Finish the transport.
I have them. Transport complete.
Non, c'est à toi d'y aller. Vas-y. Elle est aveugle. Putain, c'est chaud.
She is injured.
Ah bon?
Lieutenant Bedrosian has been injured, but the last transport was successful.
Thanks, B.
Unfortunately, our shuttle systems were damaged by the power surge. We can no longer serve as the transporter node.
Carter, these readings are off the charts.
Un gros coup de tricorder là.
The source of the storm is on this ship. That must have been the power surge when it came on board.
Right. That's a con energy source. They call it the Cartabula. It's here.
Is that?
Intruders are preparing to bring the Zeldi to war.
And we're about to be stuck on it.
There's an old Illidian saying about leaping off the hot skillet.
Je reviens dans 1 minute. Oui, t'as raison, Steve, je vais changer mon eau de savon qui est imbuvable. Mais c'est bizarre. C'est pas bon. Il y a un truc qui cloche. Ah ben on voit que Bedrosian ne l'apprécie plus du tout. Voyons, qu'est-ce qu'il pense? Elle ne pardonnera peut-être jamais à Jara l'explosion de plasma qui l'a laissé définitivement défiguré. On a la réponse, c'est définitif. C'est dur.
Yeah, we got that one too.
On va devoir se débrouiller. Ouais, on a.
I hate to say this, but I don't think there's a rescue coming for us. That was our job, so we're gonna have to save ourselves. And with the Cartabula on board, we're gonna have a new job.
Stop it. Stop them.
I like this job.
That's all well and good, but if we're not getting off this ship, we're really backed into a corner here.
We can't get off this ship.
But maybe I could target somewhere on the ship.
We are reading the warp engines powering up.
Yeah, we picked up on that.
We do not have a way to evacuate you from the Zeldi. The shuttlecraft is too heavily damaged.
That's all right, Commander. We have a plan of our own. We're gonna stay on this
Ils sont
ship.
comme les Cylons. Ils ont
That
un
is
plan.
very bold of you, Mr. Diaz.
Bold.
Live long and prosper.
I hear voices down the corridor.
They will be here soon.
I'll guard the door. You just get us out of here, Diaz.
Hey, Stretch. Help us with this map. Find somewhere as remote as you can.
They're almost here.
Dans la passerelle. Car ils ont un quartier de l'équipage. Enfin, là, sur la passerelle.
The first place intruders would fortify.
Alors, le quartier d'équipage.
High traffic, easily accessible.
Quoi que je dise, il va dire.
There. The aft cargo bay.
That is acceptable.
Sounds good to me.
Il va mourir.
Whatever you're doing, do it now!
C'est stressant.
We're locked in. Board to transport.
Come on, Val!
Val!
It's too late for him. Carter!
Free to transport.
Miranda!
Energize.
Là, il te faut du ciment. C'est tout.
Zeldi does not appear to have left any warp signature at all. I cannot track its trajectory.
Ça, c'est convenient.
Our duty often calls for sacrifice. She knows it, and our people on the Zelda know it.
Contact the Resolute, Mr. Chovak. Have them bring us back. And tell them we'll need medical waiting for Lieutenant Bedrosian.
Yes, Commander.
Est-ce que vous entendez l'orage? Storm is coming. Comptabilisons les morts. Ah, ça va, boude pas trop, c'est bon. C'est évidemment que t'es concerné. Voilà.
As for Lieutenant Bedrosian, well, Val will do her best, but the prognosis isn't very encouraging.
She's an hero, c'est bien.
Lieutenant Bedrosian went above and beyond her duty.
Elle a fait bien
She
son
deserves a
duty.
commendation.
I'll see what I can do.
Commander Rydek, I heard what you did. The sacrifice you made for our sake. You saved not only my life, but the lives of my crew. An incredibly heroic deed. All of Lydia is in your debt. I cannot thank you enough.
Just doing our duty, Adam. I'm sure you understand. If you'll excuse us.
Of course.
C'est pas je ne faisais que mon devoir, c'était nous ne faisions que notre devoir.
How are we
Ça, c'est les
getting our
problèmes de
weight back?
sous-titrage qui sont traduits avec le texte sans le contexte. Donc ils ne savent pas qui
I
parle.
wanted a chance for you and I to speak first, given the circumstances.
Et dans Ludologie, le podcast, ils expliquent qu'ils ont interviewé une personne. C'était le métier de traduire les jeux vidéo. Ils expliquaient que 3 fois sur 4, si les sous-titres sont produits, c'est parce que ils reçoivent juste. Ils reçoivent juste les textes sans contexte. Ils savent pas qui parle, ils savent pas pourquoi. Donc ils savent pas s'ils doivent tutoyer, vous voyez.
I have every confidence we can wrap this up before it gets any worse than it already is.
Je sais pas ce que je dois.
You can keep this under wraps for now.
Always nice to know you have my back.
Je suppose qu'il fallait pas, mais...
I brought you on board. I made the right decision.
And in turn, I hope you'll have my back as well.
Of course. Loyalty like yours doesn't go unnoticed or unrewarded.
Oh, je vais être capitaine bientôt.
On our way. Is there any update on our efforts to trace the Zeldy's warp signature?
C'est vrai, mais les séries de télé sont sous-titrées sans contexte. Remarque sur Netflix, des fois ça foire sévèrement. Je pense qu'ils ont...
Sidron referred to it as the Cartabula.
Yes, I've been analyzing your tricorder scans. This Cartabula is more powerful than any energy source on record. It disabled our ability to warp and likely created the ion storm.
We have to find that ship.
It could be anywhere by now.
Literally anywhere.
The Hotari must know where the ship is headed.
If you can even call them Hotari at this point.
Whoever they are, they've cut off all communication.
And our only source on the inside is now in sickbay.
Hylas.
The Zikan also compromised our systems when Petty Officer Maris stole data from our computer core.
We're assessing what was lost as we speak. It's just too soon to say exactly what they had access to.
Starfleet
Prime, c'est
We're not
catastrophique.
contacting Starfleet until we fully understand the situation. There are too many unknowns.
They stole our data.
De manière
That's reason
générale,
enough
c'est
to
déjà
warn
catastrophique.
Starfleet.
But the captain does have a point. It might be better to wait until we know more.
I would have to agree with the captain. There's no point causing undue panic based purely on speculation.
We need to know more before we go off half-cocked sounding the alarm. I want to speak with the Hotari and get to the bottom of this before we get Starfleet involved.
I expect we'll meet resistance. The Hotari think we violated our neutrality by entering their minds. Assuming the negotiations are off, we no longer have an official role here.
We still have a responsibility to the Hotari and the Illyrians.
The Takan are a threat to both their civilizations.
No.
To the galaxy.
They're a threat to us all. The device Commander Rydek found in the Taconian Vault is an advanced delivery mechanism for a complex biogenetic transformation process.
Meaning what, exactly?
Not only are they bioforming innocent hosts, transforming them into Takan,
Ces cheveux blancs me rappellent le style qui est présent sur le chat. Certains personnages, dans certains films.
It's a hostile takeover on a cellular level, bringing individual Takan back to life, one by one.
À quelle vitesse?
The bioforming process itself. From what I witnessed, it seemed to be almost instantaneous.
This is strictly an educated guess at this point based on my research, but the transformation does appear to happen immediately. The Taconian seizes control of the host, and then the displacement begins. Petty Officer Maris called herself a scion of the flame, but the computer had no information about it.
She also shot the hell out of my ship as she escaped and nearly killed a few of our crew. So we know this about those scions. They're dangerous.
Takan have crossed a line. That much is certain. However, meeting with the Hotari could offer insight into their true intentions. Under the pretense of an apology for betraying their trust and trespassing on their territory.
Je sais pas ce qu'il a dit, mais il faut toujours être d'accord avec
This might be our best chance to find out more about what they have planned.
I couldn't agree more.
With the Cartabula gun, I can confirm we have regained warp capability and the use of our transport.
Les cheveux blancs dans ses cheveux noirs me rappelaient la
fiancée.
fiancée.
As soon as possible. As Ambassador Spock suggested, under the pretense of an apology.
Aye, Captain.
Nice work, everyone.
C'est quoi cette position?
You're long overdue for a Diridium infusion.
It looks like I am.
Thank you, Doctor. Oh, c'est chaud. Il est violent ce jeu quand même. C'est pas le genre de truc que tu aurais vu dans tous les épisodes de Star Trek. Après, Star Trek a tendance, notamment dans Voyager, à aller assez dans la noirceur violente. Mais là...
Is that you? I thought I heard your voice.
Yes, I am here.
Right here.
Where?
Sur ta droite. Ici.
Before you say anything, I just want you to know I don't blame you for what happened.
Ne pardonnera peut-être jamais à Jara l'explosion de plasma qui l'a laissé définitivement défiguré. Si elle commence la conversation en disant « Je ne vous blâme pas pour ça », ça veut dire que les phrases suivantes vont être particulièrement acerbes.
I heard that last transport made it through. That was our mission, to save lives. I'm glad it was a success. And Dr. Duvall tells me she can get me my sight back. Eventually. I just hope this isn't the end of my career.
No.
Can't be much of a tactical officer if you can't see what's coming. But this is all I've ever wanted to do.
The latest advancements in vision enhancement are truly remarkable. I wouldn't be surprised if you came back better than you ever were.
I just want to be able to see again. That's all I'm asking.
All right, you two. Lieutenant Bedrosian needs her rest, and you have an infusion waiting for you.
I will check in on you soon. I promise.
I'm gonna hold you to it.
C'était moins intense que ce que
Besides,
j'aurais
I'm almost
pensé.
running out of Duridium. You're in good health.
Nice to get some positive news for a change.
You, I don't worry about. The captain, however.
Go on.
You see it, don't you? He's desperate. Withholding intel from Starfleet just to save his reputation. That's not normal behavior for a captain. And you encouraged him. Which was disappointing when you showed you were willing to defy the captain by reversing whole polarity back at Starfleet.
La continuité dans les choix.
You've spent enough time with him now. Seen enough of how he runs the ship. If there's something wrong, as the ship's doctor, I need to know. Don't sugarcoat it. You know I wouldn't.
Oui, je m'inquiète pour lui.
To be honest,
On le destitue, on prend sa
I'm
place.
worried about him. It seems like the stress of this mission is getting to him. He has so much riding on its success.
C'est marrant parce que
I am concerned he'll do something rash to ensure it.
Riker n'aurait jamais fait ça.
To know we see eye to eye on this.
Ce que je viens de faire. Riker, il aurait remis le capitaine, le médecin à sa place. En lui disant,
There
écoute,
are more important things at stake than offending an old friend. If it gets any worse, you know where to find me.
Riker, il aurait dit...
Jara.
Qu'est-ce que j'ai fait de mal? Je comprends pas. Le docteur Duval n'était pas contente de voir que Jara soutienne l'idée du capitaine Solano de ne pas communiquer d'informations à Starfleet. Ok, ça je l'ai compris. Et elle partage l'inquiétude de Jara qui craint que son jugement ne soit altéré. Donc ça c'est plutôt du positif, ça devrait être l'inverse, je comprends pas.
Monitor your Duridium levels. I'll be right back.
How's your wound?
Like it was never there. I feel lucky you were there with me. Without you, I'd be, well... Thank you for saving my life. Even with the wonders of your technology, it wouldn't have mattered if you'd left me for dead.
I should be thanking you. You took that disruptor shot for me. Without you, I might be the one in sickbay, or worse.
Well, I couldn't just let you die. Not after all you did to help.
I won't forget it.
We saw the truth down in those mines. What Sidron and Galvin really are. Who they've become. The lengths they're willing to go to. What they did to that Lydian. It's hard to accept that everything I thought I knew, so much was a lie.
It's always better to know. No matter how awful, the truth is better than living with a lie.
I am coming around to that thinking as well.
Commander Rydick, you're needed on the bridge at once.
What is it?
The Hotari have agreed to meet.
C'est un piège. Passager clandestin. On va faire le dernier chapitre pour ce soir.
They haven't found us yet.
We can't just wait to be rescued. We have no idea when or if the Resolute is gonna catch up. But if we can get access to the Zeldi systems, we might be able to figure out what the Takan are up to. You got somewhere we could do that?
Un petit peu de...
No time to look over here. I better follow Major Arminta.
Come on, Carter. We need to stick with the tall guy.
Good thing this was here. Made it a lot easier to transport across the ship. If we took another second, Miranda...
Je viens de me dire... Là, on voit bien que la console est plus haute que lui. C'est normal vu la taille des mecs. Et tout à l'heure, la console était vachement plus basse. Elle était à sa hauteur, en fait. Et... Ah, mais non, mais c'est une... Non, oui, non, c'était une console de chez eux.
Power cells. Lydians must supplement main system power with these.
Ah, je sais pas.
For how uptight the Lydians are, the cargo bay is kind of a mess. Huh. Lydian consoles still have mechanical keyboards as a backup. Based on how this is reinforced, probably contains dilithium. Stray phaser blast can cause a piezoelectric rupture and blow a hole in the ship.
J'ai un
Be
oublié.
careful.
Je suis un Playmobil. Moi aussi. Mais plus grand.
Up there?
Il veut plus parler d'un coup.
Etzelar, let's do this.
Qu'est-ce qu'il a?
The internal sensors.
The what?
When they scan the ship for life signs, they'll know right where we are.
There must be devices that perform the scan.
Right there. And there. There's several of them around the room.
Got it. We'll disable them.
How? They're too high to reach, even for me.
Not too high for our phasers.
Low power, Millie. Let's not set off any fire alarms.
I got the ones over here.
On peut pas sortir le tricorder quand... Oh punaise, on a que 2 secondes.
Got one. Another down.
Cette distance.
Hurry, Carter!
Bitch.
I am. Only one left.
You. Il est où le dernier?
Here it comes. It worked. They won't be able to detect us.
Maintenant, tout ce que ça va faire, c'est que sur leur console, il y aura marqué dans la soude, ça marche pas. Je
I
comprends
might
pas.
be able to access some of the ship's systems from here. I'll take care not to give away our position.
The Takan might not even know we're still on board this ship. Miranda only saw us transport away. She probably thinks we're back on the Resolute.
Miranda.
Don't
Tu
give
viens de
up
me
on her,
rappeler mon
Carter.
amoureuse.
She had you in her sights, and she didn't shoot. That means the real Miranda is still in there. The Takan don't have her. Not completely, at least. She must still feel something.
Elle a tué Belle quand
She
même. Faut pas
disintegrated crewman Bell. If Miranda's personality still exists, she can't help us.
We don't know how this works, and I'm not giving up on her. I know she played us, used our sympathies, your relationship to break out of sickbay. But maybe there's a way to turn her back and Miranda could help us stop the Takan. Here, on the ship. Just because the Trill joining is permanent doesn't mean the Takan bioforming has to be.
I've heard enough of your prattling on about your friend. You have to think like a soldier. She's our enemy now. She'll be dealt with like the rest of the Takan.
My friend Miranda is not responsible for what she's doing. The Takan have taken control of her mind. We certainly can't kill her for
À
it.
bientôt, Froment.
Speak for
21,
yourself.
merci d'être venu.
If anyone threatens the Empire, they are the enemy. It's just one life. And it's
Ah, mais c'est
already been
Arthur.
lost.
C'est Arthur. Excusez-moi, je comprenais pas.
Talk about Miranda.
Je ne savais pas que tu étais là.
Don't get
Merci
to
d'être venu,
ignore the
Arthur.
truth.
We don't like this any more than you do. The Takan are a threat to all of us. They turned our crewmates too. Do you really think they're gonna stop there?
No.
And yet we still risked our lives to come help you, and not everyone made it.
I'll grant that you showed your grit and effectiveness. More than I can say about accessing ship systems. They've blocked out helm control, propulsion. They're closing down systems faster than I can check them. They're always changing these interfaces. I can hardly keep up.
Let us help.
Fine. They're using a senior officer's access code to lock down our systems from the bridge. The Takan must have turned someone in command.
Here's something. I can see the course
From
they
the
have plotted.
computer.
Long way from Hotari space.
I hope the Resolute is all right back there.
The Zeldi. That's where we are.
That's not exactly news.
The Lydian fleet has explored a lot of systems, but it's all in the opposite direction of where we're going. We're headed to the edge of the galaxy.
Nothing but uninhabited systems along the way. And if we keep going, we'll leave charted space. A lot sooner than I like to think about, too.
That can't happen. We need to take control and turn this ship around. Get back to the front lines of the battle for Elydia.
We are on the front lines. They're going to do this all over the quadrant. The whole Federation is at risk.
That is a possibility, but it's already a reality for my people.
I'm sure it's pretty damn real for the people who are trapped in their own bodies controlled by the Takan. You can't just turn your back on them.
I'll take this ship without you if I have to. And I'll bring it back to Elydia, or I'll destroy it.
Oh là là,
I won't
il est
let it stay
chiant.
in the hands of the enemy.
Think strategically. We stand a better chance by working together. You're right to be angry, but it doesn't do any good to turn it on us.
Fair enough.
The most important thing is that we get control of this ship, so that we don't end up so far away that the Resolute can't ever catch up to us.
And if we control the Zeldi, that also means they can't use that Cartabula thing.
I'm not sure we can do much more from here.
What's this? It's a data stream.
It looks to be a two-way communication.
Let me see if I could put it through a demultiplexing processor.
Can you get that clearer?
I'm trying. Okay. That should do it.
Hello? Can you read me?
Itasca, is that you?
Major!
It's my lieutenant. Where are you?
I'm here with some of the others. We're trapped in the ATP.
Our
C'est
artillery
comme le
target
PC, hein.
The bulkheads are sealed.
Plateforme de
Ruptured power
ciblage
conduits on
d'artillerie.
the other side are discharging at high voltage. Major, we've seen Sidron and the other Atari. And if we can get free, I think we'll be able to overpower them and take back the ship.
Itasca, are you still there? Itasca, are you still there?
You shouldn't trust anyone else you meet. The Hatari have been transforming people on the ship. We've seen it happen.
Bioforming.
It's only a matter of time before any remaining crew are turned against us. You have to come and help us.
I gotta ask, are you sure that's really your comrade?
It's Itasca. You're going to have to trust me. I know Lieutenant Itasca well. That's her. Clear and not under duress beyond our current circumstances. I'm sure of it.
I can do that, Major.
Then we don't have time to lose. We'll make it to you undetected and we'll free you from the ATP.
We'll be ready and waiting, sir.
I may not know the computers very well, but I know every inch of this ship. I can get us there, safely, through the back routes.
les personnages tertiaires, c'est vraiment tous les mêmes, quoi. On est vraiment dans les Sims, c'est dingue. Ils ont aucune caractérisation.
You may approach.
Your Majesty, an apology is in order. The Federation...
Spare us your apologies, your excuses, your pathetic explanations. You said you were here under the pretense of peace, yet you trespassed into our minds. I should have known you were lying when you said the Hotari should have control of the mine. Just a ruse to conceal your true intentions.
I take full responsibility for my actions, which were entirely my own, not the Federation's.
How noble.
Your Majesty, if I may.
Her actions nearly caused a war.
I was addressing the Queen.
Galvin speaks for the Hotari now.
Fortunately, we were able to resolve this ourselves despite your interference. The Illidians have agreed the mines will remain under Hotari control.
We now recognize the Hotari as the sole authority in this region. Your presence here is no longer necessary.
So you can consider the matter resolved.
That makes no sense. What did they do to you?
They convinced us that this was the best deal we were going to get.
I thank you for coming. But the sooner the Federation leaves, the better.
The hell we will.
Captain?
What about my crew trapped aboard that ship? Or what you did to my security team? The data you stole? I want to make one thing clear. No one is to leave Hotari space without Federation approval. No one.
You think you have that power, when in fact you have none. You came here under the presumption you would be the ultimate authority. That you would show up and render judgment in this petty dispute over precious resources between lesser people. But instead, your arrogance and self-interest was your undoing. Blinding you to the real power at work here. Something far beyond your feeble imagination.
Enough of this nonsense. You're not fooling anyone. We know you're Takan.
Takan. A word I haven't heard in a very long time. At the height of our power, the Takan Empire spanned hundreds of thousands of light years, and trillions of Taconians.
An empire that encompassed what is now considered Federation territory.
What's yours was once ours, so it feels only right that we reclaim what was lost. Everything you hold dear will be gone. The first of many painful losses to come.
That may play well with your bioformed friends. But your empty threats don't scare us.
Just a friendly word of caution. You'll know when I'm threatening you. You might be surprised how many want to be part of the most advanced civilization the galaxy has ever seen. We will not stop until we've reclaimed what is rightfully ours. Imagine what a queen, a starship captain, or even a Federation ambassador could accomplish if their power was wielded by a truly superior entity. In the face of such impossible odds against an adversary so clearly more advanced in every way, the only logical choice is to submit.
Never.
Coucou. Cette discrétion.
Seize them.
Ah oui,
Get us out of here now.
Ride it to Resolute. Beam us out.
C'était quelque peu. Allez, on va s'arrêter là pour ce soir. Ils ont pas changé le visage de Bedrosian. J'aurais pu lui mettre un truc méchant. Pas méchant, mais les yeux bandés. Bien. C'était pas mal. Une fois de plus, on continue toujours dans la même foulée, dans la même continuité. Le jeu est toujours aussi accrocheur. Toujours aussi rigide, mais comme on l'a vu ce soir, pas mal de mini-jeux, du coup, c'était un peu entraînant, je trouve. Bon, Steve disait qu'il n'était pas du même avis. Voilà, le scénar est vraiment intéressant. Enfin, vraiment, il est intéressant, je trouve, cette histoire d'entités qui prennent possession des autres, machin. Maintenant que ça y est, tout est découvert et plus rien n'est caché, on va voir où ça va nous mener. Je pense que même si là on a eu un petit peu d'action, la suite va être très orientée action, c'est certain. Enfin, je vois mal comment on peut faire autrement. Mais j'ai assez hâte et je persiste à dire que à cette heure et de ce que j'en ai vu, c'est ce qui se fait de mieux de Star Trek depuis 5 ans. Voilà, pour le moment. À 7h, 22h46 exactement, merci. Merci Steve. Voilà, bonne journée, bonne soirée à toutes et à tous. On se retrouve peut-être courant de semaine prochaine, je pense, pour la suite. Les personnes qui sont sur le live, vous pouvez venir sur le chat live de Discord avec les micros et les casques. On va pouvoir papoter 5 minutes. À très bientôt. Au revoir. Ça va, Freeze? Ah non.